Hi, I'm Deedee Myers, and I'm the CEO. I'm the founder of Deedee Myers and the Advancing Leadership Institute. Our company does work on a global basis. We have two divisions. The recruitment division, which started about 22 years ago, and then in the mid-90s I started the leadership part of the organization, which is very, very exciting. So I have 9 children. I gave birth to 8, and one's adopted. These are my youngest 6. There's twins and quadruplets. So I had 6 kids in 20 months. 6 kids in 20 months, while I was working full time. And talk about struggle. That was rough. So what I do in my community work is for the last several years I've worked with the Amputee Coalition of America, and my program is restoring dignity in the body of an individual with an amputation. So the people in the program, they've lost a limb through accidents or diabetes or through war, all sorts of reasons. And this summer I did a program, Yoga for Amputees. And it was a 3-day program at the Coalition's conference. And it was so cool to see people who wanted to go to yoga, but were so afraid to go into a studio because they looked different and they didn't know how to do it. At the end of our workshop, these people said that now they had the courage and the resources to go into a yoga studio at home. And my job requires that I travel, so I'm gone like 30 to 50% of the time. Typical day when I am home, though, it starts about 5:30, getting up, getting organized for the day. Some mornings I have a call over to maybe Singapore or Korea around 6:37 in the morning, so I'm balancing all that too. So I'm asked to speak a lot at conferences. I do some motivational speaking on how to create organizations, how to transform organizations, how I talk about women and balance in life, with careers and families and all that wonderful stuff that we all do so well. Then we do dinner. We always sit down together, and then we tell stories or read, and it's tuck the kids in bed. Everybody, one day I had a defining moment when I was 16 years old. I realized that I need to figure out who I was and live my life based on who I am from the inside out, because there's going to be people, and there still are people who I walk into a room and they see my body and they discount who I am and what I can do to help them. And, so I think that's a big struggle, as a child, being left out, being in the out group, and getting, one of my first jobs out of school was, I was told because I was born, I look this way, I have no lower left limb, it's called a limb difference, is that mentally I'm probably deficient. So that was the world I lived in. And then one day I just said, no more, no more. But I think some days I slip back to that. And that's a big struggle, is always connecting to what my purpose is.